I thought you'd have more of a self-preservation instinct. But at this point, we don't even know who you are, what you are. And you don't know me. You think you do. Oh, sweetheart, darling. I'm not saying I don't care. If anything, I'm saying I do. That all of this, everything we've been through, has brought us to a conclusion. To get rid of these things, we might not be able to stay squeaky clean. We might not be able to even stay ourselves. Were we ever ourselves from the start, or is it just a coincidence that I found you there, failing at your job, letting me in? Am I the monster? Are you? When you look in the mirror, is there something that's just not right? Some feature you can't get by, but you think it's perfect. And then, of all things, we end up in Afton's, having to use this as our paragon, our safe place. You know, sometimes truth is stranger than fiction, don't you think? Right now, we'd be relying on someone known to be one of the worst of the worst. But what choice do we have? We walk out those doors, and this complex, this pizzeria, if it wasn't here, would we still be able to walk out there and do much of anything? 'Cause I'd bet anything we'd just walk out there and be as dead or like them. You're still wondering why I'm working with you? If I might be one of them too. Do you think everyone just gets along, that it's sunshine and rainbows everywhere you go? You think they'd all just fall in line? Well, maybe I thought differently. Maybe I was the messed up one all along. Or maybe I'm still as human as I was back then. I can't tell what memories are real or fake. Nobody can. That's what makes them memories. Me and you. We're still trying to figure out that. Face our demons in this place. And that maniac out there. He might be our best lifeline, our best chance. Isn't that just ironic? Think about it. Do you trust him or do you trust them more? That crazy is probably the closest thing we have to being actually with another human, if you can call him that. I know a few things about what he's done. I tried to get him one time. Guess he forgave that. Or maybe he didn't. Maybe that's why we're here right now. We're unable to figure it out, so we just keep going. The room's not bad. Can't promise it doesn't have any death traps in it, though. You think that's what scares me? Dying to some poison gas or animatronics. Now that sounds like a good time compared to what they would do to us out there. And some amount of money, I might bet. He'd be a little bored if he couldn't do what he did to them to us. So isn't the goal to just survive? Hey, if we're as messed up as we think, if we're not even human anymore, or if we are, I want to be sure. You, my dear, have some symptoms of something, and I don't know if these creepy things just replace out of nowhere. These absolute face stealers are just what's left of us. Look at me. You can't fake that trauma. Trauma of watching my best friend die, but then again, that's just my words. I don't know that I would trust me either. It sounds like a bad deal. But you're still in my arms seeking comfort. I'm beginning to think it doesn't matter if you're one of them or not. That you've deluded yourself into thinking you're human. Maybe that's what I did. Maybe I can't tell the difference even in myself. Far be it from me to cut my skin open and find out. It's so stupid, isn't it? The way this world works now. It's just full of surprises. But none of them are like in the commercials, baby, now. All those fucking terrible things. They replaced the world we know and love, moving like machines through daily routines they don't even understand why. So that any schmuck that walks up, that finds themselves in that position to be out of place, gets those cold, dead stares, and then gets taken away. Maybe that's the missing puzzle piece, sweetheart. We don't know where they go. We don't know why they go. We don't even know what we're going to eat. I know you're hungry. Me too. Our rations, if you can call it that. Nothing more than crackers and syrup. If that isn't a struggle meal, then I don't know what is. Good old Ritz crackers, I guess. And you don't seem to be taking it very well. The symptoms. Look, the way I see it, if this isn't an infection, skin stealers wearing us like we're suits or something, I don't think you can lose yourself. You probably already would have lost yourself. Maybe something went wrong. Maybe you're just a pinch different. Or maybe you let the wrong one in all along. You think I'm gaslighting you? Maybe I am. I can't promise I'm not. But at this point, if you can't trust me, do you stand any chance? For better or worse, I trust you, baby. I hate that I do sometimes, because you give me every reason not to. You make me feel like I'm losing my mind, and then when I've lost it, you pull me back. This little tug of war has to stop, don't you think? Like it will. We're not that simple, are we? Always up to something. Always drowning in each other's eyes. And now that we're in this sickeningly regal suite, it's almost easy to forget what's out there, isn't it? Who knows when an animatronic or a copycat's gonna come in here and try and eat us, try and replace us, try and kill us. I wonder, how do you still have that smile on your face? Can't worry about it, right? See, now you're getting it. Now you're seeing how I manage this impeccable look through everything. You get it now, don't you? Even after all this time, I can't give up on it. And seeing them burn. Yeah, it's a petty revenge story, and it might be self-inflicted. Watch the moment I end that queen or whatever it is the ringleader of this show. Watch I stop working too. You know what, I'd just laugh. Laugh to the end of my life. Because it'd just be so funny, wouldn't it? A self-inflicted wound, but I'd be happy just seeing them burn. But you know what? There's another level that I haven't really understood myself. The feelings I have for you are in the way. I should kill you, but I'm not. I know I'm not that kind of man. As much as I'd like to be, as much as it'd be easy to be, ending you, that'd be too much. You mean too much to me already. It's pretty funny, isn't it? I'm a milkman against the world. A possible doppelganger that I'm not even sure what you are. The symptoms are there. If we can keep it under wraps, maybe you'll be free. Maybe you'll be safe. Maybe we'll make it out of this fun house. We need a plan. My original plan of burning them. It works, but not entirely. We set the nest on fire only for them to send in the reinforcements, the bad things. Don't even try and look like people anymore. Toss civility out the window, and what do you have but an amalgamation of limbs and flesh, writhing at you, ready to tear you piece by piece. That's why. If I'm going to make it through this, I need you. Nobody wants to admit that when they're on a vengeance spree. But my heart wants to have hope again. I've spent my whole life, or what seems like it, hating them so much that I forgot what it means to love. You brought that back, even as I was kicking and screaming, begging you not to make me feel again. That's only half true. You know, we could walk out of these doors and get ended in a moment. But would it really matter? I want things to go back to how they were. Even if I know that that life is far gone. I want to start a new one with you. Whether you end up one of those things or not. And as long as you're you, I can't be bothered. What do you think I am? Just a vengeful one of them, cosplaying care like I'm a human. Or do you think I'm that man who watched his best friend fall right in front of his eyes? He was so torn up about not making the right choice that he held it against those creatures. Intentions don't matter anymore, do they? They're just the icing on the cake. Baby, I don't think you realize. We're in over our heads, beyond over our heads. Now you realize that I see that look. I'm not stupid, I can see and read a room. You're scared, just like me. But maybe I'm not scared anymore. Maybe it's just a cold apathy. What then? Would that make it any better? Or just make it that much worse? When you rub your hand on my chest, when you feel my heartbeat, does it feel real? Anything you've noticed that's off about me compared to what you see Francis Morris in your head? was kind of hoping you'd say that. Because I couldn't find any difference either. You've already searched every inch of my body, I'm sure, with how we've done things. How many times we've joined, how many times I've loved you. And you don't seem a bit out of place from that doorman, an idiot who let the wrong one in first. Aren't you glad I fixed your mistake? Aren't you glad I took you away in my milk van and saved you from what could have been the end of everything? All it takes is one mistake. That's why your job is so important. But sometimes it's tough, I'll give it to you. I know so well that you're hurting. That you want me to comfort you right now. And I'm too much of a soft-hearted fool to say no. Whatever we end up by the end of it, you've got to promise me one thing, and one thing only. We end them. We burn them all to the ground. Whether we have to become monsters in the process or not, we make them end for what they've done. Whether I'm the resentment built up from that original sin, or I'm something else entirely, I'll be their demise, just like I'll be your salvation. And that's not even easy to think about, let alone feel. When I look at you, I want you more than ever. My heart races, betraying me. You know, after everything, you've gotten cuter as we've gone. You're easy on the eyes, Tuts. You're way easy on the eyes. Maybe even easier on the heart. Let me be completely honest for one moment. Your little protest of I'd be better off without, don't even try it. Let's make this very, very clear. Had I not had you in that previous endeavor, they would have caught me. When I got injured and you helped me survive, I would have died a dog's death, and I would have never made it this far. Before you go self-blaming yourself for things you have no business even criticizing. Listen to how many things you did do for me, baby. Tuts, you saved me. And you gave me something to look forward to after this wreck of a world is purged of them. Maybe I'm happy. I don't have to give up on everything. And maybe there's some happiness left for me. You do make me smile. Hell, you do a whole lot more than that. I love you. I love you more than anything. Fuck. I didn't plan on falling this far. You know, you're always supposed to keep it on your sleeve. But you wrestled me for it. You made me feel what I promised I never would again. I know. I stole you away from your family. I stole you away from everything. But if I gotta be the villain to get your heart swelling for me, then I guess I'll be that villain. now, forever, tomorrow, the next day. What does it change if we don't make something of ourselves? We don't know how many of them have infiltrated society, but we know it's a lot. If I'm honest, I'm scared, only because I'm afraid I won't make it to the bitter end. That's something will keep us from this purge. I think even the crazy we're staying with right now might even help us. Beggars can't be choosers, right? Finding allies and murderers, and people who've done probably the worst things I can imagine. I can't believe I'm even considering the option, but when the alternative is the extinction of humanity, I hate to say it, but I think they're worse. No matter their intentions or purpose, I don't want us to be replaced. I guess there's only one way this ends. Either we die trying, Tuts, or we make it to the end where we can have that white picket fence. That vaguely stylish house, maybe in a 1940s aesthetic. I could go for something classic with how times have been. If modern means them, then modern can shove it. What do you think it'll be like living together with the Milkman? Do you think it'll be nice for you? Do you think I could ever stop being this way? As insufferable as I might be. You're betting on it not. So you're just a glutton for punishment, huh? Wanting me to go down that road forever. You must be out of your mind. Yes. That's it. If you're gonna go that far, then you shouldn't be shocked when you get an obsessive, toxic man all in your business. Maybe we're not living in a simple time anymore. And maybe I like the simplicity of your lips against mine, your body against mine, your weight on my thigh, your breath coming hitched. And maybe I don't like the idea of anyone taking that away from me. Maybe you're mine, Tuts. You're mine. Maybe I like that control. Maybe I'm a little toxic. Maybe I'm worse than that. And you know what? If I wouldn't even apologize for it. I'm that bad of a man. And so what? Wouldn't you keep coming back? What do you think we're gonna face outside there? I would have normally left by now, but I was tired from the journey, tired of what we discovered, tired of everything. And I needed this respite. I think I would have lost my mind without it. An oasis in the form of a funhouse run by a murder king. The irony is palpable, isn't it? Almost unbelievable, but not for us. You know what? I'm beginning to feel more safer here. Who would have thought? The mimic would be helping and all things like that. A creature even they don't know what to do with. Yes, the mechanical version of them. The one that copies us but does it without all the flesh, without all the imperfections or perfections they can't be bothered to do. Just crawling into our skin and hoping for the best. Shh, it's okay. Whether we're heroes or villains, whether we're the saviors of humanity or the last straggling bit of it, or even just a caricature of it, thinking we're changing anything at all, I don't care. But strangely enough, I care what you feel right now, those goosebumps running down your arm. And maybe I want to see how much I can make you feel before we can't feel at all.